So the starting positions, we are going to be standing with the feet directly underneath the hip, and then we're going to be looking to stack the rib cage on top of the pelvis. So we're going to have a little breath in through the nose, and we're going to breathe out, drawing down that rib cage. Whilst that happens, we're just going to create a bit of a posterior tilt on the pelvis, and then bringing those 2 points together, we should be feeling the abs work. And we're going to be looking to maintain this alignment through the spine all the way through the exercise, keeping that chin position as well. So literally we're going to be balancing on one leg, and so from here we're going to maintain that rib cage position. We're going to have a breath in through the nose. As you breathe in, that's when we're going to hold the breath, coming down into that hip hinge position, and then we're going to breathe out through the mouth. So as you're coming down, we're going to come to a point where all the movement is pretty much coming through that hip. So that's the alignment that we're after, through the ears, shoulder and the hip. And that knee is going to be roughly at around 30 degrees. And we're going to be feeling the whole foot working in terms of pressure. So from that point, keep the alignment through the spine, and then that's when you're going to pull yourself back. When you do pull yourself back, that's where we're going to put more of the pressure onto the heel. So we're going to go heel heavy, and we're going to look to pull that hip back through. So pull that hip back through up to that starting position. Just regarding the reach, so when you do come into this position, we're going to reach long with the shoulders, reach as much as you can whilst reaching long on the back leg, and we're also keeping the thumbs turned out. So just looking out for the rotation as well, so we want to try and keep the chest and the pelvis as square as possible to the floor, or the ground should I say, and that means we are not rotating left or right within the torso or the hip. So try to keep the balance as much as possible. We're going to come to a point where we're just off parallel with the torso to the floor, and you're going to be feeling a nice stretch. So when you come down to that point here, that's where you'll be feeling this hip working. Feel the stretch in the hip. When you get the stretch, that's when we're going to be driving back out with that heel up to that starting position.